Any danger
I'm
of him throwing
watching
this?
Manchester United versus Fiorentina. So right now 1-0 for Fiorentina.
Come on, ref. Eventually the ball is back in play and straight back out.
Wasn't really worth waiting for, was it?
It's Patrick Dugu's turn now. He was back in play a little quicker from the Dane. Guaya to Yoro.
Yeah, as Fiorentina fans, I
Good touch
hope
again from Brian and Burma. Ahmad
we can
looks to get one
win
over the top, looking for
at Old
Mason Mount.
Trafford.
A little bit of confusion between Ahmad and
So
Casemiro
at
there.
least
It's another brilliant touch from Brian
it
Burma
will
under
be a
that much pressure as
booster
well.
for
The way he
Fiorentina
controls it into the path.
facing the Serie A fixtures.
I thought the press was coming from
I'm not
United
really
there, but
optimistic with the
Casemiro just backs off,
situation
creates the space, it opens
that
up,
we
and
have right
Fiorentina are
now.
out.
I mean, the coaching is.
Gotta be careful with a big switch here.
What's the name again? I don't know.
Pongracic. Back to De Gea. Casemiro has stepped up here to try and add an extra body to the press. Goes out far right to Camuzzo. Goodmanson sends it back to Camuzzo. Casemiro going to press David De Gea here. You can see how that's supposed to work for Manchester United. On this occasion it doesn't, and now they might be under a little bit of pressure. They've recovered really well.
Well, Luca Ranieri had come right wide and Goossens had gone in field.
Bruno Fernandes, that's a lovely pass to Mason Mount, and he's found Ahmad. Brilliant work from Manchester United, and now they're on the attack. And Burmo makes the run. Ahmad is down the right-hand side.
Nice, man.
Eventually, Brian and Burmo running into a bit
Nice
of a blind alley,
defending.
and he's bundled to the ground by Pongracic.
Well, it's a little bit
Nice,
scenario
Pongracic.
what I mentioned with Dorgu and Cunha over the far side. I'm not really sure that Brian and Burmo needs to make that run, leave the space for Ahmad. Behind him when he got his head on it. He was really unlucky.
He's retreating,
Yeah,
isn't he?
yeah.
In the
We
to get
can
onto the end of it, rather than
save
being able to
ourselves.
attack it.
Since we have De Gea.
Good delivery though from
And then-
Brian and Burmo. Manchester United's new signings showing capability, just as Mateus Cunha is off the left-hand number 10 spot. Aiden
Thank you,
Evans,
guys. Thank you.
powerful run from him.
For watching.
Trying to prevent that run from continuing. Aiden Heaven goes down.
Lumayan menarik.
Ball's knocked out of play
Yeah.
by Edin Dzeko. Aiden Heaven
Quite
convinced
interesting.
that he was fouled over on the
Oh,
far side. The
Fiorentina
referee convinced
clean.
otherwise.
I think I was as well, to be honest with you. Having said that, difficult for us to see here. I think that's not a shoulder charge, is it? That is a push in the back.
Oh,
He comes to Bayindir. And now Lenny Yoro.
guys. Welcome to live chat. Comment.
Burmo. Ball forward to Mason Mount. He's well defended by Pongracic.
Yang baru mampir dari
Burmo brings it down well. Ahmad can't keep it under control.
link
and
yang
can
gue
be
kirim di Fiorentina.
soaked up
Klub
by
Indonesia.
Pietro Camuzzo.
Selamat mampir.
Back to De Gea. Mason Mount lurking.
Silakan komennya guys, komen ya.
Casemiro.
Nonton di mana, nonton di mana.
Center circle
Saat
to
ini
work
masih
in.
1-0. Still
Comes out
1-0.
to Ahmad.
That's supposed to be I didn't see the goal, but supposed to
Calling
be
Brian and Burmo out
the
wide.
scorer was
Burmo comes in to Mason Mount. Mason Mount's going to switch it all the way to the left-hand side. That
Yeah.
was the pass that Ben Thornley had
Yeah.
spotted as well.
Sangat penuh.
Dorgu into the penalty area. Back here to
Pertandingan
Cunha.
ini di
Cunha,
Old Trafford.
lovely threaded pass through to
Oops,
Mason Mount.
yes.
To get the cross and goes behind corner.
Great vision, Mason Mount really was.
Lumayan back
He was
Fiorentina,
there, he got a
sangat
glance over
baik.
his shoulder, and if he was
Sangat
to receive
disiplin.
that ball, he knew exactly where it was going. Dodo tucked in
Sangat
on Matis
disiplin
Cunha, which leaves the space for Dorgu.
Masih 1-0 guys.
Doesn't stop running Mason Mount. He's had a tough first half
Masih 1-0.
up against Pongracic.
We've both said it. Incredible footballer, pressing machine. Fitness is unbelievable. Here's the corner, swung in. Challenge back. Goal! Referee, I think he's going to allow this to stand. All sorts going on inside the penalty area.
Satu sama.
And eventually it's lasered into the top corner.
Ya, satu sama. Draw 1-1.
Back at the replay. The ball was lethal from Bruno Fernandes. Confusion in the box.
Nice corner kick.
Yeah, it really is a brilliant ball. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, he's got himself up early.
Hi Akam.
I'm not sure.
It's either Lenny Yoro or it's the defender.
I'm
It's one of those two.
from Indonesia,
Maybe there probably
so
was a
I'm
little
watching
bit of leaning
Manchester
there.
United versus
Casemiro on
Fiorentina right
Goosen's.
now.
Listen, we'll take it anyway.
I hope
Take
you
nothing
are
away from the ball from Bruno
in
Fernandes. It's a
Palestine.
great ball.
Oh yeah,
Who are we giving
thank
the
you,
goal to, Ben?
Well,
You
thank
get to
you,
pick.
thank you.
Well, I think it was Lenny Yoro, was it not?
Let's give it to Lenny.
So I'm watching.
With
Hello,
quite a
Afik.
bit of help from
Thank you for
Casemiro.
watching. So right now score 1-1.
Cunha looks to bring this down. There's a bit of a fall, a trip. Actually, does very well in the
My
end.
name, you can see
To
my
bring
name,
the
right?
ball
My
away
name is Rizal.
Under fairly extreme pressure from
Supposed to
two
be
of
there's my
Manchester
name up here,
United's
right?
new signings. As Keane is fouled, Harry Maguire is frustrated.
I tell you what, that is everything you could want from a centre back. That
UDF. What is
unbelievable, solid defending on the edge of the box, and then he carries
Hi,
the
Afik.
ball. What, 60, 70 yards?
DF? Salam Malaysia. Okay, skor masih
Police have been on.
1-0 sama.
Robbing jerseys has been given the goal.
Thank
So
you
Lenny Yoro
for
has
your
got
like
chalked off.
Okay,
and subscribe.
what a shame.
Thank you very much.
Mind you, there wasn't much. That
And you too, Afik.
could have done about
If
it.
you don't mind to subscribe to my
I mean, he was
channel,
getting manhandled by
but I'm not
Pogba.
sure what I'll do. I'm just like temporary. I'm not very
Well
disciplined
played.
to
Manchester United aware that there is no
pause
VAR in operation today.
No,
any content
and
on
I
it.
think you
But
might
yeah,
have found that being
we'll see.
chalked off. You might have done.
That's brilliant from Mason Mount.
Thank you,
Absolutely
thank you.
brilliant.
Please, your
Patrick
like.
Dorgu looking for a ball
share
into
and
the penalty
subscribe.
area. He's looking for Brian and Burmo's just holding his run. Realises he can't get it through. Now it comes out to Ahmad. Manchester United on the move here. Ahmad
Wow.
into the penalty
Ahmad is
area.
very good.
It's a little nudge. Manages to keep it in, I think. Goes out for a goal kick. Yeah, he doesn't manage to keep it in.
Now, on that
Why
occasion, he
Ahmad?
made the
Why
decision
you
to go himself.
Why you
And
didn't
there's nothing,
fall
absolutely
down?
nothing
That
wrong with
should
that. I
be
just don't
penalty
think that
if
Brian
you do
Vermo
that.
wants to have the ball there when he's so tightly marked. I thought he did get a bit of a nudge, but it's enough
here,
of a
right?
nudge for it not to
You
be a
see
penalty.
the like and subscribe button?
And to put him off his stride.
I'm not sure where. This is like
Defensively,
second time for me to do live streaming.
here goes Mason Mount.
Like
on the
seriously do
press again.
live streaming.
Does not give up, and he causes another error, which is collected by the scorer of the own goal.
Let's go, guys.
Gersons. That's a lovely tackle. And now Brian and Burmo driving towards the penalty area. Got Ahmad 2 into the box. Ahmad gets a cross in.
Yeah.
Sliding challenge is not behind.
I love that from Casemiro. And it's the first time we've seen it in this half, but when he manages to reach round and dispossess like that and put us straight on the attack, he'll probably be disappointed there, Ahmad, that he's not really had that much time and space, and he did there to be able to pick somebody out.
Just starting to see what this
Salam
Manchester
Malaysia.
United side are about. What we saw when we were over on the pre-season tour, just starting to come to life in the 29th minute of the game. Referee is going to go and have a word here.
Terima kasih sudah komen.
Striding through the
Terima kasih sudah
18-yard box
watch my video, my live streaming. Thank you, thank you.
to stop wrestling with
Oh
whoever's
my
within
god,
6 feet of
corner
him.
again.
You can rest assured that if the same thing happens again, he will blow for the defensive team.
Not really. I'm
Brian
old
Burmo
already.
on delivery duties for
What?
Manchester United. Two
Al-Quran,
players
tapi
on the edge of
kita
the penalty
boleh
area.
Ashraf cakap kita bolehlah baca
Baca boleh.
Al-Quran period, tapi
Yeah.
baca maksud.
Still,
Boleh,
he wants
baca
it,
boleh lah,
Brian
tapi tak
Burmo.
boleh sentuh mushaf lah.
Doesn't, goes near post.
Oh, dia boleh baca tapi tak boleh sentuh Al-Quran.
Ah, betul.
commitment from the
Oh dia
Brazilian.
kena Umi pegang lah.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking that if Ahmad goes quickly towards him,
Yeah, I'm
sort
not
of brings
playing
him in,
football anymore.
what, 5 or 6 yards,
yeah,
and the angle
quite
is
age
better.
already.
5 or 6 yards away from the
Let's go,
touchline
let's
as
go,
well.
let's go.
I've got a man on Ahmad watch on the edge of the penalty area. Might be why he chose not to do so.
Maksud kau tak boleh pegang kan? Habis?
You'd still
Huh?
fancy him,
Al-Quran
wouldn't you?
bermaksud.
There you go.
Does
There
exactly
you
that.
go.
Gives it back to Mbermo, puts it in.
Wow!
Brilliant save,
Yes!
David De Gea.
That's nice.
Rolling back the years
De
of
Gea,
Old
your
Trafford.
save is
Lenny
so
Yoro, point
brilliant.
De Gea somehow keeps it out.
Yeah.
Oh, my son name is
that
Ali.
scenario couldn't have gone any better, could it? And it's a brilliant save from David De Gea. Great header from Lenny Yoro. Brilliant ball in again from Brian and Burmo. That's what I'm talking about.
Ow.
Changing the angle.
Whoosh. Brilliant save.
That's a really good
De Gea.
save. Again, he'll probably
I know
be
we will
disappointed.
suffer seriously by Manchester United, but let's see
He's under a lot of pressure, to be fair to him, and David guessed
how
right
strong we
and
can
pushes it out.
defend ourselves here.
Unfortunately for him, there
Yes,
was
my
somebody there
son.
to clear.
That's correct, my son.
I think everybody inside Old Trafford sort of appreciates David De Gea and will be quite glad that he's got one save in. But that's it now, David, you don't get any more. We're pleased for that one, but if you could please park your heroics, that would be marvellous.
It really was a good save, though.
You're welcome.
Because with the pace on the ball and the fact that he
I
was
will
just
be
about on the 6-yard
off,
line, Lenny Yoro.
or at least I
There
just let
wasn't
it
much
be.
margin
I
for
will, if
And quite often we've seen goalkeepers
Isha
do that
time
and then
coming, I will
parry the ball into their own net.
pray
Didn't
first.
happen,
Alright.
and he got the look he deserved for the save.
Heaven. Casemiro. Back out to Bruno Fernandes. Lovely touch from Mateus Cunha. Cunha slides this through to Mason Mount. Mount just waiting for an opportunity to open up. That opportunity never came, so recycles possession. Burmo looking for Cunha, very nearly took it with him, and then Ahmad just a little clumsy in the challenge.
Yeah,
Angry TV,
I
what's
think
that?
Patrick Dorgu was just behind him, wasn't he?
Tengok bola, tengok
I
bola.
don't know whether he gave him a shout. Oh,
Tengok bola.
Dodo does well.
Manchester United
Dorgu forces
versus
him infield.
Fiorentina friendly match.
Goodmanson. First attacking foray we've seen from Fiorentina in the last 15 minutes or so.
Good.
Smashed back across goal. Turned away.
it didn't look very elegant from Goossens, that, did it? But it was a really good ball. Just caught United on the hop from Fagioli. Out to Dodo.
A lovely run into the penalty area. Ghosts in between Ahmad and Lenny Yoro. Too much on the pass. Keane against Ahmad. He's on the outside. Ahmad commits. Chops back, gets the cross in. Smashed towards goal by Dodo.
Nice,
Ironic
Dodo,
cheers
nice.
around Old Trafford.
Yeah, nice piece of wing play from Moise
Are you
Keane.
sure ini sangat hebat? What?
Sends Ahmad to the ground.
I don't
It's clever.
understand. Okay. Still
Difficult ball to hit
1-1.
Especially
Manchester
when
United
it's
versus
living with the
Fiorentina on at the
Pietro Camuzzo
33
has got a bit of a problem here.
minutes.
He was down inside the penalty area after the David
Oh
De
my
Gea save.
god, what
He's
happened?
down again now on the edge of the centre circle, and Dodo's given it the universal sign for I think he needs to come off.
Are you sure ini sangat hebat? Yes, sangat hebat.
It's not what you need in a pre-season friendly. Losing a centre-back who's actually played pretty well for half an hour there.
Yeah, he has. I think they've defended extremely well as a team, Fiorentina. They've made it extremely difficult for Manchester United to replicate some of the stuff that we saw from the previous 3 games in America. We've seen glimpses of it, but they've made it very, very hard. Well disciplined, well organised, as Italian teams tend to be.
Di Coadio looks like he will be the replacement. Certainly off the bench, stripped and ready, and that's a shame for Pietro Camuzzo.
Dah kahwin lah.
But it's going to
Dah
be
nak
a
dua.
first half substitution because of the injury.
Apa ni? Ini tengok bola lah. Anak dah dua, adik-beradik
Onto the field to
dua.
replace it there.
Yang Ali tu anak kedua.
Yeah, it's a shame. Obviously, you'd imagine that
Yang
Camuzzo
pertama
would be
perempuan.
one of Pioli's first choice centre backs, and it's a shame with their season starting. I don't know if it's next week
Dah
or
lah,
the
dah
week after.
kahwin.
Sometimes Europe tends to be a week later than the Premier League. So depending on what
Sekarang
it is, it
tengok
may
bola.
still be okay to
Jadi
start the
kita
season.
cakap
But
bola.
it's a bit of a blow when you come off this late. Thank you.
23rd of August.
Yeah, week after. I know the Bundesliga starts the week after.
Actually, Fiorentina get underway against Cagliari on the 24th of August. So,
Oh, tak ada adik. Saya tak ada adik. Saya anak bungsu.
The referee
Lelaki
is
anak bungsu.
oddly
Semua dah
not going to give
kahwin.
that, but I mean, he's
Abang
flown
kakak dah
fully
kahwin
6
semua.
through the air.
He seems to only be giving the push in the backs one way, and that's not Manchester United at all.
Interesting. Cunha will use that
Ayo.
fire to chase this down. Helped out by Mason Mount.
Ayo bagi like, subscribe, share.
Oh, he's keen, brings that down brilliantly. Lenny Yoro steps
nak
in.
tu?
Lovely challenge from Lenny Yoro. And he wins the free kick too.
Superb from Lenny Yoro.
Come on guys, come on guys.
Got himself into a good position, Moise Keane, but yeah, it's brilliant from Lenny Yoro. So alert.
He's been a good runner. A different player to the player that we saw at Everton. Obviously has developed and progressed through his time in Serie A.
Yes, he certainly has. He didn't pull up any trees at Everton, but he looks a lot more lively in a Fiorentina shirt, that is for
Okay,
sure.
so
He was at Everton, I
yes, bola sekarang setakat ni dekat Manchester United.
Casemiro to get the game back underway.
Casemiro ambil bola, dibagi dekat
Substitutes
siapa
out,
nama
warming up
tak
for
nama
Manchester
tak tahu.
United.
Sebab saya bukan fan
Brilliant from
Manchester
Brian Burma.
United.
Feels the contact, manages to fire the pass back to Lenny Yoro.
Alright guys,
Oh,
let's
it's
go.
lovely from Brian and Burmo. It's lifted forward, and now Brian and Burmo running. Well done by Casemiro. And Burmo, with 3 players around him, has absolutely nowhere to go. Error from Fiorentina gives the ball
Thank
back to
you
United.
dah like, dah subscribe. Saya dari mana
By the way, he's probably
Kat
not
sini lah.
a fully extended,
Tak
fully
kan?
fit
Really?
Brian and Burmo. And when he is,
Saya dari Indonesia. Betul kan?
You can see him sharper and sharper with
Yeah.
every minute that he plays, really, Brian and Burmo. Excited to see what happens. Ahmad's taken up a great spot. Bruno Fernandes moves it across to Aidan
Okay.
Heaven. Patrick Dorgu waiting further left. Dorgu. Squeeze the pass past.
Let's go, let's go.
Thumped clear by De Gea.
Kenapa tu? Tak percaya ke?
Meat and drink for Harry Maguire, that.
Tak percaya. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
And the pass infield to Goodmanson. Oh, that's from Goodmanson. Finds only Patrick Dorgu.
Okay. I'm not
Was looking
very
at something a little
sure
more positive from that
Manchester
first
United
touch. Didn't
player's
quite
name.
come off, but now
With
Manchester
Ahmad
United are in a pressing
always
position.
attacking
And
on the
flying
right.
towards the edge of the penalty area.
And it's really
Back it
make
comes to
me
Casemiro.
suffer for this.
Just get a first-time ball into the box off his right foot. Doesn't quite come off the way that he wants it to.
no, he's normally so reliable, isn't it? That ball that's pulled back to him, that he just, without even looking, to whip it into the air, into that area between the penalty spot and the 6-yard box. Just failed him that time, Casemiro.
Free Palestina dari mana? Duduk mana? Let's go. Okay, pukul 8. Okay, lepas half time ni I nak break dulu sebab nak solat isyak.
Heaven.
Okay.
Dorgu.
Hi.
Maguire. Manioro to Brian and Burmo. Oh, that's another brilliant ball over the top for Brian and Burmo to chase onto the end of. Uses his pace there into the penalty area, not behind for a corner. Bruno Fernandes with the vision and Burmo with the run.
Yeah, that's the ball that Casemiro wanted to play, albeit in a different area of the field earlier.
Hi
Just without
Lydia.
looking, just whips it with his right foot. Great pace
Jawab
again
apa?
from Brian and Burmo. And that's all Fagioli could do. He didn't fancy facing him up one-on-one.
Just taking a moment to place that ball down in the quadrant because that was a proper sprint from
Gabut.
And as we've spoken about, he's ever so slightly has been playing catch-up. Takes the
Bola.
quickly to Ahmad. It's going to give it back. It's going to be bent into the penalty area. Again, brilliant header this time from Aidan Heaven. Makes a solid connection straight down the throat of David De Gea.
Well, I'm surprised after what happened the last time that Fiorentina
Halo,
allowed Manchester United to do exactly the same thing again.
Tadi
And Moise
umur
Kean was
Abibu
back to
tak
make
boleh.
it a 2-on-2 and they still
Tak boleh
didn't
beritahu
get
umur.
any pressure on the ball.
Halo Acak.
All over the top, potentially from Matheus Cunha. Cunha is in behind, brings it down on his head. Still going inside the penalty area. Down he goes. Referee says no penalty.
Nice.
I'm inclined to agree. I think that would have been harsh. It's a great run from Matheus
Ya,
Cunha.
kakak Acak.
He's up against a fair unit
Oh my god.
in the substitute. Cuadio. I don't think that's a penalty, Liam.
I'm taking another look here. I
No,
agree.
it's not.
I mean, it's
It's a coming together.
it's a shoulder to shoulder
Yeah.
on that occasion.
This is De
But there
Gea.
have been 2 or 3 of those on Matheus Cunha where I have felt that they should have been given.
Manchester United
On that
versus
occasion, I think so,
Fiorentina.
but I think it's right. Not that my opinion matters.
No, but you're entitled to it.
It's what you're here for. Opinions.
A lot of people will disagree with me as well.
Amat's positive again from the Ivorian. Delicate football around the edge of the box. Good take and turn from Mbeumo.
Nonton bola.
Referee is going to allow play to continue. Comes out to Mason Mount. Drills one goalwards. Oh, he just gets a bit of swaz on it.
Enggak lihat ya, judulnya kan nonton bola, judulnya kan.
To find the bottom of the far post.
Yeah, and I don't think he was actually going for goal from there. I think he knew what he wanted to do. He just wanted to angle it and drill it across. The only problem is, even if he had got it right, there wasn't anybody in a red shirt there. The idea was really good. You've just got to rely on people to make the run, but I think even if they had, because it came off the top of his boot, it spun off, nobody would have gotten there. I like the idea though.
Just starting to see these patterns of play emerging, aren't we, from Manchester United as we get to the end of this first half. It's been a pretty positive one, really.
It has. It's been difficult. I think Fiorentina have made it difficult for them, and they've played some decent stuff themselves.
Mason Mount still chasing the ball all over the pitch, helped out by Ahmad on this occasion. It's out of play, and will be a Manchester United throw-in. Oh, taken quickly. Ahmad lifts one back to Brian and Burmo, plucks it out of the sky. Challenged and out for a throw.
Brilliant touch. Wasn't easy with all those players around him.
Fiorentina trying to give themselves a bit of space. They want Fiorentina to move up from the edge of the 18-yard box, which they now do. Cunha. And to Casemiro.
Hi Glow.
Even Heaven. Through to Mason Mount, who tries to just guide it round the corner. It's cleared away.
Pongracic has given him nothing. He has been right up his backside at every opportunity that they've had to play the ball up to him.
Bruno Fernandes switches it to Lenny Yoro. Harry Maguire up to Burmo, takes a strong touch. Aiden Heaven, good feet from Aiden Heaven, manages to get the ball away to Mateus Cunha, who takes on Eddie Coadio. Coadio gets back to him, there's hands on the shoulders.
Yeah.
Referee allows play to continue, and Burmo, lovely touch to Mateus Cunha. Cunha to Ahmad. Bruno Fernandes lifts this back towards the Ivorian. Casemiro does well again, doesn't he, on the edge of the penalty area to keep possession. Cunha, Ahmad. Manchester United looking dangerous down the right-hand side. Yoro. Casemiro. The referee is going to blow the half-time whistle.
Yeah.
And Manchester United go behind.
Finally, first half finish.
Managed to square things off. Eventually, Simon Son finishing after the ball from the corner dropped over everybody at the near post, free to tuck it into the bottom right-hand corner. Manchester United, though, did come roaring back, really, in the second half of the first half, eventually giving us a Robin Gosens own goal after Lenny Yoro leaning to try and get the header towards the back post. Set pieces important for both sides over the course of the opening 45 minutes. We go in at half-time. Manchester United 1, Fiorentina 1.
Well, we've been playing with the kids some games. I found out I'm not very good at cricket, but obviously it was a good day to enjoy with them, to see their smiles on their faces, so that's all that matters.
So we were lucky enough to be able to bring some of our Premier League Prime Stars participants from our schools that we're working across Great Manchester to Carrington today. I think we were blown away, to be honest.
I would have dreamed of it as a kid myself, to get an opportunity like this. So it's always important to give back to the community. And as you can see today, we've had a lot of fun and it's been an amazing day.
Really special, like I think it's a once in a lifetime thing for some people, like it might never happen again. So I think the fact that we've had the chance to do it today is really amazing.
It's so important to get kids out and about and playing football or any sport, to be honest. It's through the Premier League Prime Stars, it's not just being in schools that we do, it's getting kids to be healthy, but it's also focusing on their mental health and well-being.
I think fun is the thing that's probably, if you miss it
Alright,
growing up,
1/4 only
you're gonna regret, then you're not gonna get back. So I think
Serius ada Palestin.
they have to enjoy their lives, have some fun, make some friends. That's the most important thing for their well-being.
I feel over the moon that I get to meet these kids in real life, be right next to them. Yeah, absolutely amazing.
I thought these football players were really cool. It made me like so thrilled, and I did not expect to meet like the famous football players.
My favourite player was Laney. It means a lot to me since I kind of look up to him.
It makes me feel like absolutely anything's possible, that they're humans like just like us, so we can do it.
There are three things I feel that Manchester United have to do, or at least two they have to do, and one they should try and do. One is that we have to have the best stadium in the world, two is that we have to have the best training ground in the world, and three is that we have to win. The third one, actually, I'm patient on. I'm a Manchester United fan. Things move in cycles, you can't always win. But if number 1 and 2 are right, and if you have the right people in the club, you've got a great chance of number 3 happening.
Let me check.
Keane back for United. Veron takes over.
The ball into Diego Forlan. He's done it again! This man is becoming a legend with a capital L. A few seconds ago he missed one, but he has hammered that Pascalo Cudicini and has kept United's title hopes very much alive.
Well, you kept saying, Steve, Chelsea have scored a lot of goals the last few minutes. This is a great strike.
It's like nothing else. It is a pilgrimage. You've been where you're
Ya,
lived and died.
sekarang sedang yang 5 orang selamat datang di channel saya dan sudah menghampiri live streaming saya. Mungkin bisa di vote siapa yang menang antara pertandingan ini. Baru 1 orang nih yang vote. Oke, terima kasih.
So halfway through the final game of pre-season, and at the break Manchester United and Fiorentina shared a goal.
Oke.
And that's the big thing about Cunha. Get the ball into his feet. Cheers.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, we played 12 long ball for their 9.
Hello. Hello. What's this, man?
Come on, Charlton. Wrexham are winning against Southampton. Southampton has been relegated and Wrexham are winning. Internet tak? Internet? Got the money now.
Cuba pakai sini kak? Iyalah. Kalau macam tu pakai sini je.
Yeah, that's spot mob.
Tapi kalau pergi ke lain-lain tu ada nampaknya.
Ya ke?
Akak buka pergi ke ada tulis beli G tu.
Right, new striker.
Akak kena try dulu. Boleh tak? Boleh? Ni dia.
Apa boleh masuk dia?
What do you think about Chelsea next season, Kaz? Top four. Top four.
Boleh tak?
Apa yang boleh tu?
Chelsea.
Tu dah boleh?
Kinya was dispossessed no times. That's a big difference between Garnacho and Miles Breeze, not Timo. This is
Okay, still 1-1, guys.
Ugarte doesn't play stupid long balls repeatedly. By playing long balls, we convert our possession successfully.
Dah boleh?
We need a striker. Mount ain't good enough to score. I feel that Casemiro, Bruno, and Maguire should be replaced. Maguire needs to go. Crying out for an agile midfielder is back, 77. In the first 30, when we played short and quick with one-touch passes, Ahmad and Berno couldn't hold possession. Long balls came after that, says Ruth Comedy. They need to trust their teammates into feet, and I want to see Man United challenge Liverpool, says Nathan. I just, look, maybe let's be real. We're Manchester United fans, we expect the world because we're Manchester United. But I did expect, after what is effectively 5 weeks of pre-season, to see better patterns of play. I think it comes down to the biggest problem is the midfield. Like, we don't have a midfield, and this is why the midfield is so important, because you want to see patterns of play, but it's like the centre of a donut. Like, if you like donuts in the middle filling you don't like, you're going to bite down the edge of it. And that's not, it's never going to do, is it? Like, I think that we're trying so many combinations in the midfield, but we're not going to get the patterns of play when the defence has to go through the midfield to get to the attack, which is probably why we look best down the line. Because if we go down the line, we go down the midfield, but we're not utilising Mount, Kinya and Mbeumo. I'm sorry, we're not utilising.
Oh, I don't have any comment about Manchester United, but I just want to comment about Fiorentina. It's quite good, you know, just within half match we can like play good. We can handle Manchester United, just concede 1 goal and we can score 1 goal as well. Yeah, so this interesting match for me. Yeah, at least. Yeah, from, one moment.
I want to see Man United challenge Liverpool, says Nathan, don't we all? I believe that we need to get Belieber over the line. We have new additions in the attack. Our back line is solid when healthy. I know we need a new goalkeeper, but I feel like having Belieber will make a huge difference. Oh, good day from Australia, Mark. Slow start, but improving some good movement in a round box. Just need that target man. Bring on Sesko, says Neptune. You can't play today. If people watch the match without watching you, they won't be moaning about Bruno. He's done nothing wrong, says BJ. So BJ, you're basically saying that people can't think for themselves. You're all going to be popular at parties. It can't go on like this, says Ross. Toby, thank you very much for your comments. Now seeing why the manager loves Mount. He's a cracking player when he's on his game, says BK. Don't know what you're seeing, mate, but fair play. That pattern of play will be in Mbeumo, Ahmad and Sesko, says Ahmed. And I think the builders at Carrington left wet concrete in their boots, says Leader Red. Unpopular opinion, but I don't like Ahmad as a right wing back. Few people have said that, Ghost 92, but I think we really got him back into the game in the last 20 minutes. I thought we had a good last 20 minutes to that half. We've had a pre-season now, but still look like strangers on the pitch, says Garrett. And Rim's loyalty to players like Mount and reluctance to make changes may cost us. Who's your standout player in the first half, is Ollie. I think that got a Mini Minter raid. What a legend. Didn't even know Mini Minter went live on Twitch. Love that. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. The interesting thing about I think Yoro was probably our best player in that half. But I do like Dorgu as well. Yeah, I do like Dorgu as well. So 1-1 here at half time. Manchester United did finish the half stronger. Just been notified here of a tweet. It's nothing major, don't worry about it. Has Sesko had any pre-season at right back? Sorry, I thought people were taking the piss. We actually have been raided by Mini Minter on Twitch, so I love Mini Minter. He's a lovely lad. I really enjoyed interviewing him at Brawler League. Just a really nice lad. So, and he's a very nice lad for raiding our stream as well. So appreciate that. If you've just come over from there. What was he doing on there? I'm only getting back into Twitch stuff, and I used to do Grand Theft Auto playthroughs at like 1 o'clock in the morning, and Zerka used to be always on, and I used to either raid to him or Pieface at that time. It was opening Tops cards. There we go. Brilliant. Thank you very much. I thought people were taking the piss. I didn't realise who actually was, but I've just seen that we've gone up in viewers. So thank you everybody who came over, who's reacting to videos. There we go. Legends. Well, thank you very much for tuning in. We're watching Manchester United against Fiorentina at Old Trafford. It's 1-1 at half time. And I think Yoro was probably our best player in that half. But we're still struggling with the old rhythm, aren't we? Bruno is our best and worst player simultaneously. I think that comment works on so many levels, because I think it's true, Jeff. It's my birthday, says Caleb. Happy birthday. I was hoping for a big match. That's the big thing I've noticed. What made Ahmad so great were his take-ons and drives. Same with Mbeumo and Cunha. None of that this game, says Caleb. Well, it said on FOTMob that we haven't actually had. We're about to start second half here. It said on FOTMob that we haven't actually had any dribbles in that game, which surprises me. But let me get the timer up and running here. Thanks everyone who's watching on Twitch, by the way. You can subscribe for free with Amazon Prime. I think the link is in the chat there, or I'll put it again in a moment. Just get the game started. Fiorentina to kick off. No changes for Man United at half time. Wouldn't have expected those a week out from Arsenal. You've got to start giving players 60, 70 minutes. So the sprinkler that's just come on. Start the game. Still waiting. Still waiting. Anyway. Vortex, thanks for subscribing with Prime. Appreciate that, pal. Thank you very much. LeBron says there's a picture of Mbeumo's belly. It's got to be short. It's surely photoshopped. And Mbeumo used to play for Brentford. I don't know what his body shape's like, but he's a bloody good footballer. Juju, thanks for subscribing. Free kick given up by Man United here. Bev says I'm from Ethiopia and we need a proper midfielder if we want to compete. Juju says, can you still subscribe with Amazon Prime? Yes, you've just done it, mate. Cross, that's a bloody good cross that is by Fiorentina. Good block by United. I thought we were going to... I tell you what, that cross was so good. You just expected a Fiorentina player to get on the end of it, but they didn't. And we got an injury here. It's Man United there. Yoro. It looks like it's facial, so it should be okay, hopefully. Yeah, he's got the ball in the face. So it should be okay. Painful one, but oh, God, yeah, it's a knockout. Smack on the nose. It'll be okay. Do you think Wrexham and Birmingham get promoted? I think Birmingham will get promoted, yeah. Adam Arno, thank you very much for subscribing to Prime. Thank you, pal. is absolutely fine. Just the ball to the face. Lucas Bond, thank you very much for subscribing as well. Are you planning on doing the weekly EPL podcast again once the season starts? I've never done an EPL podcast, mate. What are you talking about? You've dreamt it. And Burmo just doesn't look right, very sluggish. Well, he didn't get a pre-season, Russell, so it might be something to do with that. A bit of a sluggish start to the second half by Man United, though, again. Old habits die hard. We were on top at the start of the first half. Oh, they've hit the bar! They've hit the Denver, Fiorentina. We were on top at the start of the end of the first half. Second half, but they're on top again. Martin B90, thanks for subscribing. Yeah, cross comes in. And bloody hell, Sesko didn't even jump there. He just muscled off heaven. Good feet by Keane. No, it wasn't even Sesko. It came off the back of one of their players. Not a great start to the second half, says Squid. No. Not. Well, I think there was a great point there. It's probably... I'll see if I can read it out to you because I don't want to claim it. Although I could claim it and come across as a hipster, but... need to get back on Twitch playing games. Well, as I said, I've got a beta code for EAFC 26, so I definitely will be back playing it. And I am... Oh, God, they nearly scored again. They're all over us like a rash. Why not standing up, Mark? I stood up at the start, JB, and my leg started to hurt. Hurry up and go to Old Trafford right now and keep David there. Bring Becker's muscle. It's your duty, says Nigel. Yeah, good block by Dorgu and Heaven. It's on MUTV, Ace Crypto. That's Football Podcast with Will, says Nate Footy. Oh, yeah, that's not coming back, no. We finished that at the end of last season. Yeah, somebody just said in the chat, and they're very true, Fiorentina are swamping the midfield and giving up the width. Does Sesko change everything? I think if you put Rasmus up front, or Obi up front, or Sesko up front, it changes the way you're playing. I don't like this front three at all. There's no focal point to it. Goat Melbourne, thank you very much for subscribing with Prime. How can we have 3 creative number 10s and still have a graveyard shift? That's a good interception by Mount. It's either a system or coaching issue. I would put Ugarte at centre-back to help the midfielders win. I think that's an intelligent point, though. You could put a... wild by Bruno. You could put a midfielder into the back three and get them to step into the midfield. Like, you could do that. I've seen teams do that over the years. It was Roman K who said that Fiorentina are overloading the centre and leaving the sides empty. And Soy says, I'm not convinced Bruno plays this position. I just don't like it. Don't see it helping. Casemiro plays better back there with Ugarte. Thank you. Minty, thank you very much for subscribing. Can you summarise what Amram is trying to achieve tactically? We won't cross when wide, and we don't dribble. How are we meant to be creating chances, says Free Immortal? I think it's a very good question. One Inch Wonder says, why are Man United's defence consistently poor in the air? Ronnie's gaming, thank you very much for being a member for 31 months. I think my honest assessment of Manchester United is that our tactic is transitional, i.e. counter-attack, which is exactly what Eric Ten Hag ended up doing. Jeffrey says, Mount's been impressive today. Impressive at what? He's the striker. What's he been impressive at? I disagree. I think he's done okay when he's had the ball, but he's actually playing up front now. Like, what is he actually doing? How many chances have he actually created? Like, he's had a couple of interceptions that have been good, and he's played a couple of passes, but we're not playing very well against Fiorentina. I disagree that he's played well. I don't think we played well as an attacking element. I think he's made a couple of good passes, he's made a couple of good interceptions, and he showed great energy, but I think we lose sight of the fact of what's actually good. We can't play football when we lose the ball. I mean, look, Mbeumo's not been good. Cunha's not been good. Like, we need to be better than this. Here's Ahmad, bit of space, onto his left foot, shoots. We can't play football when we lose the ball at will. Bruno played the diagonal out of the park under no pressure from our halfway line, says Anil. Anyone thinks that we're going to finish top 10, you're having a laugh, says Kieran. Whole pre-season and we're still crap. Formation stinks, we need 2 midfielders, not 1. Yeah, just to go back to that comment about what we're doing, it feels like it's very counter-attacking to me. Yeah, I can't play the beta of FC26 on stream, I'll get banned. Yeah, you can't do screenshots, you can't do video clips. Otherwise it gets taken after you, so I'm not video. Do you think the formation's the problem? I think the players struggle with the formation. I think we're still struggling with the formation. But we brought in a manager that plays this formation. It's not a surprise. So you need to build the players. You need to bring the players in that can play the formation, don't you? Surely. That's obvious. Another long ball over the top. And Burmo shoots. A lot of people want to shoot, don't they? Wide again. Here's Ahmad. Has to put onto his left foot and doesn't make the cross. And again, Loro goes for goal kick. Look, it's pre-season, you can forgive the scrappiness. But you might want to see a little bit more. Very congested in the midfield. A lot of people talking about the system, saying it's not going to work in the Premier League. I've said this before, and I think it's worth repeating it. The system is not the problem, and I don't know why people keep talking about it, because it was the system that was the problem with Ten Hag. And it's the system that's the problem with Amorim. And it's not the system that's the problem. It's the players that can't play the system. You're telling me that if you gave Amorim Liverpool's players, they played us shit. They played the system better because they're better players. We can't, you know, a lot of these players got Ten Hag sacked in a 4-3-3. And that's what people forget. It's the players. They can't do it. Most of these players played for Ten Hag at the start of last season and got in the sack. They couldn't play a 4-3-3. So let's not say it's the system, because that's ignorance. That makes out that if you go to a 4-3-3, these players will be fine, but they weren't fine under Ten Hag. It's the players. The players can't do it. It makes me laugh that people say it's the system and we need to go back to a back four, but they've got a manager the sack doing that. Where I would agree a little bit is that you could construct a better midfield. Like, you know, if you're going to play this system, you've got to put two powerhouses in the midfield, which is why he wants Believer. So you can say it's the system, but he wants Believer, and Believer would be a solution in this midfield. There's another Fiorentina player down here, but we're not going to stop the play. Bruno. Put Mount next to Bruno. I wouldn't mind that if he's got the legs. Oh, good shot there from Cunha. That's good to see. System will never work. I like Ruben, but I can see another 6-0 crashing from Liverpool, etc., says Yarkes. Scary to think that people are thinking like that. Adam says if we had Believer in the midfield, it wouldn't be a problem. Look, I think, to be stereotypical, this midfield is prime Kante. But what midfield isn't, I know, but I know you can't say you're going to have a prime Kante because of generation. You need that type of player, which is I think if you had a Declan Rice in that midfield, it would help. It's that, you know, an Alexi McAllister. These types of players, as Caicedo, would be really good in the midfield too. But Casemiro at the end of his career and it's almost like it's like when we played Carrick and Fletcher at centre back under Sir Alex. It feels a little bit like that. It's like.
Hello guys, so we watch again football.
It's actually our pre-season. It's not an injury crisis at Christmas. It's not a one-off at Christmas. That actually is our midfield a week out from the start of the season. Bruno's a number 10 and Casemiro's at the end of his career. It's scary that that's our midfield. And I don't really blame Casemiro and I don't blame Bruno. I like it.
Why there's no sound? Mm-hmm. Udah main nih, udah menit 66. Mana live streaming? Coba cek di Starball TV 004. Blogspot. Starball TV 004. Gue juga pakai ya gitu deh. Pakai link underground. Wah, kok nggak ada suara ya? Why? Tidak pause. Oh ya patutlah.
He tries to get the ball out from underneath his feet and is stolen away.
Nice. Fiorentina bisa menahan 1-1.
Harry Maguire striding forward. He's going to have a go. Harry Maguire forces the parry.
Nice. Enggak, free.
Harry Maguire stroked it towards goal.
Free. Link haram.
Mason Mount. Fernandes. Dorgu.
Gimana sih balas replaynya?
Fernandes looks to feed that through into the box. It's cleared away. It'll go out for a Manchester United throw in.
I think he's saying to Matthias Cunha, I need you to show for that there. That's not a bad ball for me to play. Well, here's the strike.
Menurutmu gelandang United siapa yang cocok?
With the goalkeepers while we were away about how
siapa ya?
And I think that's what David De Gea felt there.
The word that kept coming up when we were talking about these
Baleba.
goals was lively.
Ya belum ketahuan sih, jadi kita mesti cek dulu nih gimana sepak terjangnya, karena kan juga baru friendly match, jadi karakter dan skill permainan dari rekrutan baru belum terlihat. Nanti kita bisa lihat dari 4 minggu berjalan itu bisa kelihatan deh gimana kemampuan pemain-pemain baru beradaptasi dengan jadwal padat dan tingkat kesulitan bermain di IPL tersebut gitu. Kalau kiper, Onana kayaknya udah kena mental deh. Sebaiknya memang Manchester United harus punya kiper baru ya. Tapi nggak tahu, sepertinya Manchester United tidak terlalu maksudnya pembelian kiper belum menjadi prioritas sepertinya. Masih cari striker, udah dapetin siapa striker dari ini? Dari Leipzig. Siap. Tuh, Onana rajanya blunder. Tapi nggak tahu kenapa. Tapi kalau gue pribadi, gue nggak percaya sama kiper-kiper dari kulit hitam ya. Kayaknya mereka kemampuannya kurang secara rata-rata ya. Pemain-pemain dari Afrika atau berkulit hitam dengan posisi kiper itu kayaknya kurang apa ya? Kurang aja skillnya.
I think Robin Gosens hits it off his own man, Goodmanson. Yeah, he does. Meanwhile, we've still got Aiden Heaven down. Referee is going to stop play.
Jadi memang harus cari kiper dari Latin Amerika atau Eropa mungkin.
Well, this was caught well by Gosens.
Kalau Aston Villa, iya kabarnya Aston Villa ya, tapi belum pasti nih. Belum jadi prioritas sepertinya. Prioritasnya memadatkan kiper dengan tengah sepertinya. Fullback udah cukup, kiper udah cukup. Seperti itu. Seru nih sepertinya IPL musim ini. Semua tim 5 besar memperkuat pemain-pemainnya dari, ya ibaratnya sekarang semua pemain terbaik yang ada di Eropa direkrut semuanya di IPL. Benar-benar gila sih sekarang musim ini sepertinya. Kan Rashford udah kebuang tuh, katanya toksik. Ini kok jadi bicara Manchester United sih? Gue bukan fan Manchester United, gue fans Fiorentina. Aduh.
Steps into the technical area. Maybe we might start to see the changes coming here for.
Sorry, nggak banyak punya pendapat. Iya, emang udah bapak-bapak udah kepala 4. Jadi ya live ini gara-gara Fiorentinanya, bukan karena Manchester United-nya. Ini MU nih sepertinya udah siap nih untuk ya, tapi kalau untuk juara IPL kayaknya susah, paling masuk zona Liga Champion aja sih. Iya, itu kan ada De Gea tuh, De Gea. Sorry, salah ngambil gambar juga sih, memang gambar dari screenshot dari fanpage Fiorentina. Jadi ketika De Gea salaman sama pemain MU dengan latar MU ya, jadi kebawanya itu. Oke, glory Manchester United. Terima kasih udah join. Thank you, subscribe, like, and share-nya. Terima kasih.
Aiden Heaven has left the field, will be replaced by Luke Shaw. Matthias de Ligt coming on for Harry Maguire.
Terima kasih sudah mampir.
Brian and Burmo makes way to be replaced by Diogo Dalot. That will mean a bit of a shift around in terms of tactical system for Manchester United as Brian and Burmo is warmly applauded from the field of play.
Yeah. Well, Ahmad will move in field, won't it?
So Bruno Fernandes and Kobbie Mainoo will continue. Bruno Fernandes will continue in midfield alongside Kobbie Mainoo.
Terima kasih Kakak Silpi sudah subscribe. Glory United, Forza Viola.
As it were, will be Dorgu left, Dalot right, Lenny Yoro, Matthias de Ligt and Luke Shaw. Now they're down by Matthias de Ligt, looking for Bruno Fernandes. Vitti, far side, sent back by Gersons to David De Gea.
Ya, Harry Maguire keluar digantikan De Ligt.
Going to be just as desperate, aren't they, to make an impact in the final 20 minutes of this game? Because they
Sepertinya
also want a starting berth against Arsenal.
Manchester United sudah mengundurkan slow down.
You know,
Sudah
is this going to
tidak
be the team or is it going to be the majority of the team that we expect to see next week? And I think there's a couple of players here, like Luke
tensinya
Shaw,
sudah
for example,
tensi pertandingan,
like Matthias de
speednya
Ligt,
sudah diturunkan
that may be
sepertinya.
staking a claim to start the game next week.
We'll see.
Even Diogo Dalot. Any of those. I mean, all of these players have had a brilliant pre-season. They all look supremely fit and ready to go. Ruben Amorim may just have a little bit of a headache on his hands, trying to figure out who it is that he wants to start against Arsenal 4:30 next Sunday. Forward to Cunha.
Ayo, thank you yang sudah mampir. Ayo bagi your thumbs. Keren sih, semua permainan Fiorentina sudah ada, nggak nyangka juga ya si botak bisa bermain seperti ini lawan di kandang Manchester United. Lumayan terstruktur dan memiliki percaya diri.
If Bruno Fernandes could have just plodded it through on the angle, then Mason Mount would have been on the end. But it's a great break from the skipper.
Kalau bisa bikin skor 1-1 bagus banget sih semestinya.
To exploit that space.
A bit of dynamism. It's well won by Manchester United again. And Mason Mount's found Ahmad. Ahmad moves it on to Diogo Dalot. And Ahmad's going to get on the overlap as well. Dalot to Ahmad. Dalot makes the run, tries to pull a couple of players out of position. Yoro. Ahmad.
Ali masakkan air panas dengan Abili. Air panas Abili. Iya, tapi nak buat teh. Ali boleh? Teh tarik. Thank you jago Nabi yang hebat. Tak lah.
Proving difficult to handle in that final third when they can get the ball up there.
Yeah.
Out to the left-hand side. That's a lovely ball to find Patrick Dorgu. Checks back one way and the other. Needs some help.
Basulik, boleh.
Cunha. Cunha's going to slide that back through to Dorgu. Dorgu gets the crossing but pulls it back to the edge of the box where Ahmad can't get on the end of it. Not sure you're going to get that given as a penalty either.
No. But we have got Ahmad.
Shouts were made, but I think Sam Barrett's got that one correct.
Yeah.
All right.
That was just where
Right now on 76, 77 minutes of play.
But the only thing he could do was pull it back and
Yeah, Manchester United still trying to figure it out how to put the goal on net. Nice fullback plays.
Back to Bayindir. Bayindir comes across to Lenny Yoro. Ahmad waits for that ball to arrive to him and he's bundled over by Mattia Vitti. Couple of changes coming here, Ben.
yeah.
Jacopo Fazzini. The other change will be Pablo Mari. So a couple more changes as Fiorentina look to try and find a way through in the final 12 or 13 minutes as well.
I think what you're starting to see now is the sort of superior fitness, and that'll be indicated
Testing.
by where the two teams are, with Fiorentina not playing until the week after. Mind you, having said that, they have a European football to contend with, haven't they? So maybe that's not really an excuse. Manchester United just look the fitter team.
Well, that's been pretty evident for me. We've been really fortunate to be up close and personal. These Manchester United players look as fit as I remember seeing them.
Yeah.
The last one of them has been working extraordinarily hard.
Is that Pongracic coming off?
It looks that way. Yes.
Thank you, my boy. Thank you very much.
Murray that has gone into that back three. Inside Radio. May have switched it to a back four.
Nice. Thank you. Ali tak makan lagi ke?
Tak nak. Nanti kalau ada makanan.
Mainu. Shaw. Mason Mount to Patrick Dorgu. He's in the full width of the pitch here, Manchester United. And that's lovely into the path of Patrick Dorgu against Dodo. You know, the referee Sam Barrett has drawn the ire of all of these Manchester United fans. They probably see what you and I see, which is it being 6 and 2 threes, and the referee has sided with Fiorentina.
I have to say, I think that is brilliant defending from Dodo. I mean, has he gone down a little bit too easily? Possibly, but maybe with the help of Patrick Dorgu. But it was still good defending for me.
One back by United, Bruno Fernandes gets this into Mason Mount, who's turning in the penalty area. Can't quite get himself in the right position, lifts it back into Bruno brilliantly. Bruno Fernandes gets the cross in, turns towards goal. Goodness me, how has it stayed out from Mateus Cunha?
Well, it's miraculous defending. I don't know, was it Mari who slid in on the line? It's a lovely little ball from Mason Mount. Again, full of running Bruno Fernandes. Cunha's there.
What a tackle.
Yeah, it's a really, really good block. I still can't work out who it was, but it's one of the best moves of the game.
Nice.
I think it might be Amir Richardson. Anyway, it's resulted in a corner, which is going to be taken by Fernandes. Short to Ahmad, gives it back to Fernandes. Back post, header comes in, deflects, chance! Oh, and it's saved by David De Gea from Lenny Yoro. Well, David De Gea again has found himself in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he probably just headed it too well, Lenny Yoro. If it had flicked off the outside of his forehead towards the back post, maybe he wouldn't have saved it. But he's going to be sick of the sight of David De Gea when he's going up for headers, Lenny Yoro, this afternoon.
I'm sick of the sight of David De Gea, and I absolutely love the man. Delo, infield to Mainu. First time ball to Lenny Yoro. Needed a run. Diogo Delo didn't get one immediately. He cycles the ball infield. More changes coming for Fiorentina. Mount. Fernandes. Clever switch from Bruno Fernandes to find Lenny
Ya,
Yoro.
masih 1-1 di menit 81 sekarang.
Struggling with the pass forward from Lenny Yoro. And challenge comes in. Will be a Manchester United throw-in, but not until after we've had 3 more changes from Fiorentina. Dodo will make way to be replaced by Fortini.
Ya, sudah 7 voter.
Fortini.
Wah,
Second
saat
change
ini
for
yang memilih Manchester United menang 57% dan Fiorentina 43%. Sepertinya bakal seri ini.
Leave the field. He will be replaced by well, it said 67, but there's no 67 on the team sheet, so it's probably 65.
Ya, Pongracic keluar dengan Edmundson.
And the next game's
Masuk
difficult when the numbers not
Pazzini,
particularly looking at this
Pazzini
stat plays
pula.
here. The next change sees Fagioli make way to be replaced by Sabiri.
I think we pulled that off.
I think so. Styled it out. What I
Who's
can
this?
tell you for definite is that Manu Agate is coming on. It's a nice easy one. He's going to replace Mason Mount, who should get a very warm round of applause.
Incredible work rate.
Ya, Mason Mount keluar.
Another day, he will be able to express his quality. He was well marshalled, but his work rate is impeccable. It really is. His pressing, his intelligence, his desire to win the ball back.
We'll now see Bruno Fernandes in a more advanced role for the closing 6.5 minutes plus stoppages. Below. Looks for Kobe Mainu down the right-hand side. Ball is put away. Mainu, though, manages to steal through. Gets that through to Bruno Fernandes. Sun comes out over M16. Bathes the pitch in sunshine. Thijs de Ligt. Low.
Bruno and I like
Ugarte
Casemiro.
looks to lift that
Can be
into a
honest
channel
and say,
for Thijs Cunha to run onto the end of.
I believe they've played a couple of games in England. I think hitting a long ball over the top there with Mason.
Again, Manchester United have created
Looking at
opportunities
the leader, I'm
this afternoon. David De Gea has had some shots to save.
and deservedly so.
He's been
This is where
well up
reality
to
bites,
all of
though,
that.
isn't it?
Manchester United have created 5 shots on target, and I'm sure that will be one of the
You want to see
positives that Ruben Amorim will want to take away, Ben.
Yeah, I think he'll want more
They're unmarked on the back post.
by
There's
way
3
of an attacking
players
threat.
on the back post unmarked. Absolutely shit. This is
An attacking threat.
it's just crap. Like you know, there's 3 players on the back post, but he's not even on the back post. He's about level with the penalty spot. Absolutely unbelievable. Dracula FC, exactly. They're all bloody terrified of crosses. My God, that is. That is bad. You know what? We can say it's pre-season, and maybe we'll go and win the game 4-1, but that's still massively concerning. Because imagine a game where it's 0-0 and it's tight, and then you don't mark the back post and you lose 1-0.
Oh, that's come all the way through to Moise Keane. Offside flag is up. Italian going just a little bit too quickly.
Yeah, but they are the balls that,
Oh,
you know,
thank God.
need to
Alhamdulillah
be
we have
spot
Moise
on,
Keane.
because if they get intercepted, I mean, he's well offside. There's no two ways
Nice
about
offside
that.
trap.
That's an easy one. I think we were anticipating this, but we are going to have a change of goalkeeper. And we're having a change of goalkeeper to allow David De Gea his moment. David De Gea accepts the applause. 545 appearances for Manchester United. A Premier League winners' medal, an FA Cup winners' medal,
David De
a
Gea,
League Cup winners' medal, a Europa League winners'
substitute,
medal,
and standing applause by all of the audiences
Premier League clean sheets,
at the stadium.
an Old Trafford hero, and an ovation to match.
Totally well deserved.
some servant for this football club, some goalkeeper, and fondly remembered by this Old Trafford crowd.
Yeah, a fitting response from everybody here, and rightly so.
Ahmad intercepts. Oh. Yeah, so it looked like another clear pullback, didn't it? Well, maybe we've been conditioned in our responses to those over the course of this game. Loro. Back to the Parisian. Mainu does well, uses his body position and a bit of a feint to get himself away from trouble, and he's eventually given a free kick for clearly being pulled backwards.
His close control is brilliant, Kobe Mainu. His ability to keep the ball tight while holding players off was very evident there.
I'll go to low.
Thank you, 3 people watching. Terima kasih 3 orang yang udah tengok video live streaming. Sorry, tak boleh banyak cakap. Cannot speak a lot of this since I can new. Ya, still 1-1. Minit 88 already. Manchester United masih menyerang dan biasa dari kanan dari Ahmad. Ahmed.
Yeah, maybe just a tad guilty of overplaying there on that far side.
Kenapa sepertinya Manchester United jika menghadapi pemain dari Italia agak kesulitan untuk memberikan kemenangan.
For Bruno and Matis Cunha to go on attack.
Calmly done by Luke Shaw. Helped out by Manu Agati. Short back pass though, and Moise Keane's it in the penalty area. Goes for tight to Ligt and does enough.
Kesalahan terbaik Manchester United. Lucky we have Moise Keane. The speed is
When he realises he's in a spot of bother and he gets as tight as he can, he does brilliantly to do just enough to put him off.
Yeah, in the end it would have had to have been a sensational strike, and that's always the way when you're facing your own goal as a fullback, that you're playing it back invariably with your weaker foot. You have to make sure you get enough on it. But great defending from De Ligt.
Martinez, some decent feet there, and he's caused a couple of problems. De Ligt sweeps across, tidies up in front of the Italian. Some work. That referee brings the game to a close.
Full time.
At least have a couple of minutes given all the substitutions that we had. The referee, Sam Barrett, thinks otherwise. And the second half, although it threatened a couple of goals, none actually arrived. 2 goals, both coming in the first half. The opener from a corner dropped over the top of everybody for Simon Sohm.
Ya, sudah berakhir perlawanan Manchester United versus Fiorentina.
Again from a corner towards the back post. Lenny Yoro leaning on his opposite number, managing to do just enough to squeeze it into the back post, and Robin Gosens is given the own goal eventually as he took the last touch, and it means that at full time it's Manchester United 1, Fiorentina 1. Ben, what did you make of it?
Oke, terima kasih guys. Skor 1-1 Manchester United versus Fiorentina. Ya, quite impressing. Fiorentina boleh tahan Manchester United di Old Trafford. Yeah, we'll see. As a Fiorentina fans, that's a good sign. Okay, bye. Have a good day everyone. Terima kasih everyone yang sudah tonton, sudah subscribe, sudah like. See you again. Bye.